Hey bitches, welcome back to my channel and welcome to day number 25, 26, maybe even 27 of my self-isolation. I have literally not left my home at all in that time frame. The most I have done is I have walked out to my trash can to put it on the side of the road so it can get picked up. You might hear a lot of construction going on in the background because they're trying to rush the production of these homes that are by me because Florida is ultimately heading for a lockdown and I guess that they want to get that done. Totally understand it. But thank you to everyone out there who is isolating and is respecting everyone's space during this time. I mean, online it has gotten a little crazy because people are bored in their homes, and that's what we're about to talk about in a second. But before I get into that, I do want to let everyone know that YouTube is messing up again, you guys. If you have been unsubscribed to this channel, or if you have not been seeing my videos for a good long while, and these are just popping up in recommended videos for you, please make sure that you have all of your bell notifications set to on. I have heard that YouTube has actually switched it to personalized, but you have to make sure that all is on. And if you're not receiving any notifications and you have all that checked, then please uncheck it, unsubscribe, resubscribe, and click the bell again. I know it's very annoying, but YouTube, honestly doesn't care about creators. They just care about the money at the end of the day, which you would think that goes hand in hand. Like, your creators are the ones bringing in the money because on their video is what the ad is on, and by the people clicking the ad, and it is just a whole clusterfuck on YouTube as per usual. But I also want to say thank you to everyone that watched my last video where I was literally going on a rant about something that happened online to me, lies that were being spread, and thank you guys so much for the support on that. It really does mean a lot to me. A lot of people did ask me, Nick, why are you even giving these people the time of day? Why are you even giving them attention? Because it can be a lot. It can honestly be a lot. And when someone sits online and all they do is try to tear you down and make up lies about you, I don't care what people say about me. If you want to talk about facts that I've given on the internet, you want to talk shit about that, girl, talk shit about that. But what you're not going to try to do is paint me as a liar and try to say that I lied about something as serious as an overdose. I lied about something as serious as going to the hospital because I was about to overdose. And also, you're not going to lie and say that I was arrested when I wasn't arrested, girl, because we're about to talk about mugshots in this video. And girl, I've had a few. Now, personally, I've had two. I'm still waiting to find the one from December that apparently is out there. Apparently I had two from December. Still waiting to see that one, but I know from past experience what a mugshot looks like. I know the process of taking a mugshot because, girl, she's done some time. Not really even done some time, to be completely honest. Don't get it twisted. I was literally in jail for like a night, girl. All the charges were thrown out. It's nothing. So I am sure that everyone out here is familiar with TikTok. Now, personally for me, I choose not to go on TikTok anymore. It became just me looking at hot guys over there that didn't have their shirt on and then looking at the challenges, and I was like, this isn't funny. I don't know what this dancing is. I don't want to dance like this. This is not for me. It's just not an app for me. I'm going to put it like that. Now, if you love TikTok, more power to you. I heard there are some amazing people over on TikTok. I personally just cannot get into it. I can barely get into Instagram, to be completely honest. But there's a challenge going around on TikTok right now called the Mug Shot Challenge. All fine and good. No harm done, right? Well, people are a little upset right now because the mugshot challenge is not just taking a picture like you're actually doing a mugshot. Now, when I think about a mugshot, I think of like a movie mugshot, you know, where you're standing there, you're full frontal, you do the profile as well, but you're holding a sign with numbers that says like the jail, says your name, all that kind of stuff. Well, the mugshot challenge has apparently turned into people looking like they have been battered and bruised, and that is the reason why they're in jail. And people are not happy about this at all. Now, before I go any further, I want to say the number one person that I have seen getting a lot of hate for this is none other than James Charles. Now, anything that James Charles has his name attached to, you know there's going to be some controversy, and James Charles is a very polarizing individual, good for him, but I feel like he should not have participated in this challenge, and if he was going to participate in it, then he should have at least put something down in the description like this is special effects makeup, this is not real, and, you know, it can be very triggering. He has millions upon millions of followers, so I totally get people's outrage when it comes to that, but I also understand that James Charles was just jumping on a trend. James Charles would jump on a trend faster than most people want to jump on a dick right now in self-isolation and quarantine, because that is how bad it has gotten out here. Trust me, you guys, it has gotten... it's rough. And I do want to say this. This is not a James Charles issue. James Charles did not start this trend on TikTok. James Charles did not sit in his home one day and say, I'm gonna start a trend. Maybe we should just put bruises on our face and take pictures like that. It's not. There are other influencers out here with millions of followers, millions of subscribers that have participated in this. Karina Kopov, whatever the hell her name is, that little girl, what is her name? Danielle Cohn. There's an Avani girl, I think that she's from TikTok. A lot of people are participating in this challenge, and it does not make it right for anyone to do it. Now, I think that James Charles is receiving the most hate from this because a lot of people love to hate on James Charles at the end of the day. And honestly, he was the one that introduced me to this challenge. I had no clue because I don't open up TikTok that this was a thing until I saw James pop up on my feed with this picture right here, and I was like, girl, you're about to get in some trouble. You're about to get in some trouble. And then I was like, is he trying to create a little bit of drama because his show's going to be coming out soon? Because, you know, Some of these influencers have admitted that they like drama before something to sell something. That's all I'm saying. But I don't think that James should be getting the brunt of this. He did not create this challenge. I think it is in poor taste for everyone to be doing this, and let me tell you why. Because what is going on in the world right now is devastating. There have been reports that domestic violence and abuse have gone up at least 25% in many places because people are not allowed to leave their homes, and they are literally stuck with the people that are abusing them from the moment they wake up until the moment they go to sleep at night. So I do not think that this is a good idea to go on TikTok and make it look like you have been battered or you have been bruised. Now, I am not saying that the only time you have bruises on your face or the only time you fight is when you are in a relationship and you get attacked. I'm not saying that at all. You could literally get in a fight and get arrested for that no matter what, no matter where you are. But what is going on in the world right now, I think that we need to be a little bit more conscious about our decisions. We need to be a little bit more conscious about the trends that we decide to follow. And there are many other things in this world that we could be doing than putting fake bruises on our face. Now, there is the argument out here, but this is special effects makeup. This is special effects makeup. Where? If that was special effects makeup, then girl, we would all be millionaires. We would all have millions of followers on here, and Glam and Gore would be out of a job right now, and she would not have the following that she does because we can all go get an eyeshadow palette and put some like fake blood on our face. That's not special effects makeup to me. Special effects makeup is what this is on the screen right now. If you have not checked out Glam and Gore's channel, dear God, it is amazing. She's extremely talented. That's special effects makeup to me, not some smeared blood and some smeared eyeshadow all over your face. I'm sorry, that's just how I feel about it. Now, James Charles, after receiving a ton of backlash for this, he has ultimately decided that he was going to take down the post and he was not going to participate in this challenge anymore, which I think is great. Because even though I do not believe that James Charles' intention was to trigger people, was to upset people at all, I think it is very responsible for him to take it down because while that's not his intention, it can be interpreted in a different way. And there are a lot of people out there that deal with certain things in their life that they don't want to be reminded when they come on social media, if you guys get what I'm saying. But James Charles said the following on Twitter. Genuine question. The Weeknd's new album shows him bleeding with a broken nose and with bruises, yet I haven't seen a single tweet about him glorifying violence or abuse. Can someone please explain how it's any different? I'm really trying to understand. And then somebody responded to James and let him know the reason Abel is doing this now is because of the character he's playing for this era. A mugshot trend is pretty insensitive for some, and that's very understandable. And James responded to that person and said, I love him and his music. I'm just pointing out a double standard and trying to ask why it's okay for him, but not with others. I totally understand where James is trying to go with that, but for me, it's completely different. Like, we see musicians, we see in movies all of the time that people are getting beat up, they are getting shot, they are getting ultimately killed. Let's be completely honest, that's what happens in a lot of movies. But with that, you get to choose what you want to see. You know what's coming when it comes to it. You don't open up your social media feed and you don't see people with blood all over them and bruises saying, oh, this is my mug shot. It's not the same thing to me. I'm sorry. A lot of the people that are participating in this challenge over on TikTok are never going to be on a movie set. They're never going to be on a music video set. So it's not the same thing. They're not doing it for work, girl. What they're doing it for is to just try to get a little bit of clout online, in my opinion. That's what's happening. You hope, what is it on TikTok? You hope that people like click the heart or something on it and you go up in the feed. I don't even know how the hell TikTok works. But T-Spill actually tweeted out the following. Regarding James' mugshot look, where do we draw the line of what's acceptable and what's not? Does this mean prison shows aren't allowed? You guys know the people who do the makeup you see on your fave prison show are SFX artists. If James had said practicing SFX makeup, would that be okay? It's interesting to see all different opinions. Just remember if someone shares a different opinion than you below to talk about it respectively. And Marlene Estelle from Makeup Geek said the following. But this isn't SFX makeup at all. It's smudging some shadow with the sole purpose to create a mugshot. It's the idea behind it being used for clicks and views when it downplays the seriousness of mugshots when abuse of any kind is involved. In movies, you expect a mugshot to come up and can choose what not to watch if that's your trigger. Comparing a violent movie to a social media post doesn't apply. And James Charles continued on Twitter and said the following. Despite the fact that hundreds of other influencers and artists have done something similar, I deleted the mugshot trend because it was never my intention to trigger anyone, and it's a waste of time trying to have an open discussion with people who hate me regardless. Someone responded to him and said the following. I don't hate you. I don't follow any other people who did it. I do have PTSD from a I apologize you were upset I was triggered. To which James said, I'm not upset you were triggered, love. I'm sorry you went through that and glad that you are here today. I'm just sitting here wondering to myself, like, who came up with this mugshot challenge and why was the immediate go-to blood all over your face with bruises. There are many people that get arrested out here and their mugshots do not look anything like that. You could have actually turned it into something that looks like an actual mugshot. Hold up the card with your name, have the numbers across it, not just a picture of you with bruises and blood all over your face, because people are gonna really lose that. And honestly, if you did not see the caption of these photos, you're gonna think, oh my God, did someone get attacked? Are you okay? Like, what is going on? And the original post that James posted to his Instagram did not have the caption mugshot. It had something like, someone said it was like, I asked punch too many times, something about punching, girl. That's exactly what it was. So I think it's just in bad taste for everyone to be participating in this. I'm sorry for everyone out there that was triggered by these posts. I think that social media influencers need to be a little bit more mindful about the trends that they decide to participate in. If you want to start a trend, James, you are more than capable of doing it. Do something responsible and do something that is not going to make people want to attack you online at the end of the day. I understand that people love to go at James Charles, sometimes rightfully so, sometimes not, but girl, this one was a bad one. So with that said, everyone, I hope that you did enjoy this video. Please let me know all of your thoughts and opinions down below. Please don't fight in the comment section. I know that people are going to be all over this from both sides. Some people agree with it, some people don't agree with it. Please don't attack anyone down in the comment section. Have a respectful conversation. It is all we can do in this world right now because it's literally going crazy. I love you bitches, and I'll see you guys all in the next one. Bye.